So hi guys and welcome to a new video. When you've seen my latest vlog, you know that we've been to Croatia, and today I want to talk about where we went, how our apartment was, what we did, how much it cost, stuff like that. And as usual, you will find all the links in the description below. So I have to check my phone because we have like this app called Split where we just share everything, so I can exactly tell you what or how much everything costs. First of all, we traveled from 1 week, from Saturday to Saturday, and we have like an apartment in Umag. We traveled in May, so not in the main season. That was the reason why it was cheaper, and also the weather was not that warm, but for us it was perfect. And for this apartment for 1 week we paid $300 complete, so 150 per person. And it was allowed to have or to bring your dog, which is also very important for us because we always bring her when we can. So that means every vacation when we're not using flights. And everything was like super fine when we went there. We traveled from Germany to the Croatia, which means we have to pay for the streets or for driving to the highways in Austria and also in Slovenia, and this was for the whole week around $75 for us in total. And it really was good for us because we drive to Slovenia like nearly every single day. And then we arrived on Saturday at noon, and unfortunately the people who were in the apartment before us, they were still there longer than they should. And then we grabbed the dog and went to the city of Umag. We just discovered the city, got some ice cream, enjoyed sitting on the shore, and just watched all of the ships in the haven and stuff like that. And then we came back to a freshly cleaned apartment. Everything was totally fine there. They were super dog friendly and everything was like really super. They were super friendly and super clean, and I really liked it there. And also they brought us a tennis ball for my dog, so we can go to the beach with us, because me, as a bad mom, I forgot the dog ball. Shame on me. Yes, and this was basically our first day. The good thing is, right across the street there's like a consumer market, like a small one, but you can get all of your groceries and stuff like there. So this is what we did on the first day, and just unpack, get in, explore the city and stuff like that. And on the next day, which was Sunday, we also explored the city, but like the other way, where is a dog beach. So we went like a really big round. It is super, we had like 20 degrees, which is way hotter than 20 degrees here in Germany, but it's still not that hot that we have to have like any problems with the dog. She was totally fine. We went there, then she got to swim like hours. She loves it. She's a Labrador, of course she loves it. And then we went back to get our groceries, because in Croatia you can shop on a Sunday, not like Germany where Sunday everything is like closed, instead of the gas station and restaurants. So that was it. It was like really comfy. And then we drove to Novigrad, which was also a really pretty city. I really liked it there. And then we enjoyed our evening, having cevapcici, like the best. And the next day was Monday, and on Monday we decided to go to, I'm going to say this one wrong, Vrsar or something like that. I will write it here because it's so hard to pronounce. And we also went to Rovinj. And I was like stunning. Both cities were so stunning. So far we didn't pay anything for sightseeing because we did like everything on our own, except of like paying for the parking lot, which was about, it depends on the city, it was like between 3 and 10 euro for like the whole day. It really depends where you're parking and how long you were staying, but the most expensive one was $10. And beautiful cities. I will definitely make separate videos. When you absolutely have no idea what I'm talking about, then watch my vlog, because you will see so much impressions from all of these pretty cities. And the good thing is there were not that many tourists as usual. It was like empty, like nearly empty, and it was so cool. You can just walk streets, enjoy it, and have a great time. It was so cool. And on Tuesday we went to Venice, and I never been there, and I wanted to go there so bad. My boyfriend always already been there, but he like wanted to go there again. And I will link you a video down below where you can see the 5 best parking lots to go to Venice. We picked, I think, number 4 from that video, which is Fusina in Italy. And you go there by a ferry, which will be around 30 minutes. From Umag you have to drive there for 2.5 hours by car. And then you have to go 30 minutes by the ferry. And it was 46 euro in total, and this included 10 bucks for like parking there 12 hours and 30 euro per person for the ferry in both ways. So we arrived at lunchtime, and then we took the ferry, and in Venice itself we didn't need that much money. We brought our own food as usual, and we walked around like the canals and the small roads, and like everything were a lot of bridges, of course. And we went to the piazza, like I think it's called the Marcus Piazza, like a really famous place where all of the Venice visitors are. There were a lot of people. That was really crowded, but honestly that was the only one which was like really crowded. Or my boyfriend was there in summer. It was sorry, it was like 3 years ago. We said it would be like the same, like maybe a bit more when you go in summer, but it was like nearly the same. And then we also, of course, went to the Rialto Bridge, which was, I would say, nearly empty when I compared with videos at the summer, because of course there were a lot of people, but it was so easy for us to get up there on the outside as well on the inside, and taking selfies, enjoying the view. There were some people, but it was not like standing in a queue or in a line and waiting to get that picture and like put yourself through thousands of other people. It was like easy walking there, just have a look, okay, there's a nice spot, go in there, take the picture, have a great time. It was really cool. And then on downstairs on the bridge there was those guy who painted like water-based pictures, and they were so stunning, and we just realized that he really do that by himself, like he was really there in the back painting those pictures. And then my boyfriend decided that we need to buy one, and I was of course with him because they're so pretty. I will show it because it's so pretty. So I'm back. You get it in this cute one, and when you unpack it, oh yeah, here is the name and the address of the guy where we bought it. So make a screenshot if you want to went to Venice. I want to buy something. And oh, I'm sorry, I just drank so much water. So this is the picture. It is so pretty. Just let some light in here. We just need to find like the perfect frame for it. But it is so pretty, and it was like 15 bucks. Can you imagine that? 15 bucks. And we bought that, and then we also get to buy like a magnet, because we always put them on our fridge. One from every city we've been. And yeah, that's it. So I will just have a look if we bought anything else in Venice. But I think that's... Oh yeah, we have to pay like for the highway. When we went from Triest to Venice, it was like 11 euro per ride, so we have to pay 22 euros to go there just for the streets. Then there's 46 euros for our park and ride or park and ferry. And then on that night we were like a lot on the streets. We were like 4 hours in Venice and 5 hours on the street. It was really long. I would not recommend doing that again, because you will not have that much time in Venice, honestly. You can stay longer if you want to, but we have to go back because of the dog. We have a dog. We did not bring her. is possible. You can just bring her. She's allowed on the ferry, and she's also allowed in the city. There were a lot of dogs. But we did not want to do that because we did not know how many tourists will be there and how crowded it want to be. She's a big dog, but I don't want anyone to kick her or did oversee her or something like that. So she stayed at home, was sleeping. And then in the evening we came back to Umag and we went to a restaurant with her and sat outside. I will not tell you the restaurant, or I will not recommend it, because I did not think it was very good. If you go to Umag and you see like one of the most out-popping restaurants on the shore or on the haven, like, then don't go there, because that's the restaurant we've been through. And it was not bad. It was okay, but it was not outstanding. It was not good. It was not... I would not go there again. So that's it. I would not go there again. It was okay, but I would not go there again. So, and the next day they said it would rain. Not that good, but then we decided to go to Ljubljana, which is in Slovenia. So another time to go to Slovenia, and it should not have rained in Ljubljana when it comes to the weatherman, but it did. So first thing first, I bought an umbrella and we brought our dog to Ljubljana. We just walked through the city, get used to all of the stuff. They were like really pretty buildings. There was even a castle, but we did not go there because it was raining really hard and you have to go up there. But usually we do that because we love watching castles. And yeah, then we went to a shop where you can go to eat ramen. That was quite good. Mine was okay. It was just like regular ramen. But Toby's was like so good. It was really, really good. If I found the shop, I will link the restaurant below if you want to go there. And then maybe I found a vintage shop where I shopped. I will link you also the haul down below, because I bought something, of course. I love vintage shopping, and I will link that video also down below so you can have a look on that. And I will also link you the name of the shop, and if they have like an Instagram or something like that, you can also find it below. And we did not stay there that long, maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then we drove back. Yeah, get some chibabchichi, of course, there's nothing else to eat. And in Ljubljana we paid like 30 bucks for the food and 10 euro for the parking, so it really was the most expensive one. And then we're now on Thursday, we went to Triest, only for 2 hours. We really didn't like it there. Maybe it was, of course it was because it was a bit rainy, but not as much as in Ljubljana. It was way better. It was like cloudy. And what I didn't like there was that all of the shops were closed until from 1 till 5, and even the church. We were like in a church, which is in the middle of the city. There were a lot of people in there, and then they were like, it's 5 minutes after 12, like lunchtime, we're closing now, please leave. So we all have to leave the church, and I never ever experienced that you have to leave a church. It's like you can go there whenever you want to, but not in Italy. They close. And then we just strolled around the street, having a look at all of their like really pretty buildings. Like there were some monuments, some highlights, which we viewed in the like documentation before, and it's really pretty. But it was a bit of annoying because we used to do everything by walking. Like we walk everything, we walk around and doing stuff like that. And there you have to go really far to see all of the things. And so we just keep to focus on the center, which everything we can see there. And then we were a bit annoyed because maybe it was because we expected more. But then yeah, we paid like 4 bucks for the parking, and we went back to Umag, where we decided to go on the beach, having a great time. We're sitting there in like, it was so cloudy. It was not raining, but it was really cloudy, and I was there crocheting and making product pictures. And people were going there with their dogs. I'm like, what is she doing? and I was like living my best life and making like thousands of products. I really took so many pictures on the beaches and everywhere and in Venice, and I brought a bag, a small bag where just were like scrunchies in there, and in our backpack with the food there were like other products, and then we're going to shoot them in Venice with like the Rialto Bridge in the background and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool pictures. You will see them on Instagram. They are going to be outstanding. And yeah, and then the dog, the Amy Mousy, got cold because she was the one who was playing like crazy in the water, and it was really cold outside. It was not that cold outside, but if you come out of the ocean it was cold. So we went back to the apartment, gave her a little cuddle with the towel, and made some dinner. And on our last day, it was a sunny day. Yeah, we had a chill morning with a long walk and just having a good time. And in the early afternoon we drove to Porec, which is another Croatian city. My boyfriend been there several times, and he really was in love with that city, so of course we had to go there. And it is really a pretty city. It is not that touristic as Rovinj is, but it is like, it's really pretty. It has also a haven where a lot of ships and yards were. But we strolled to the cities, had a great time. There's also like a shop where you can make your own perfume. It was really cool, and we went to a bar to get a coffee and an ice cream. I will link that below as usual. And then we went to such good restaurant. Oh my god, we had the best food. I had chicken. It was so good, and it was just so good. It was really good. You can see everything also in my Instagram highlights if you want to go through it. I will link my highlight below. You can see all of the impressions. It's not that long. Please don't be afraid. Yeah, and that's it. Then we had like a really good talk, drove home at midnight. We were at bed, and then the next day at 8 we get everything packed, and I think at 10 or around 10 we drove back to Germany. So that's it. That's it. So in total, there's also included like when we have to pay for gas, because it's way cheaper than in Germany. We paid like €1.20 at the time, where in Germany it was like €1.60 per liter. So way cheaper. And in total, we paid like €150 per person for the apartment, plus €135 for everything which we were doing there, and then another $60 for food, like going to the supermarket and grocery store and something like that. So in total this is 150 plus 135 is 285, plus 60 is 330. Yeah, let's say $350 for 1 week vacation with your dog in total. Yes, that's it. So as I told you, everything is in the info description, like things below. And please let me know. You can also write me on Instagram if you want to, but please let me know if I should do more about like the different cities like Venice and Ljubljana, because then I'm really going more into it, and I really show you what we did, grabbing out pictures and stuff like that. Okay, so thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!